Hey guys, still here and welcome back to XCOM, episode 53. We have a couple of squads on missions. We got the Dirty Dozen infiltrating, we got Cat Power, we're going for a smash and grab, and we got the Blind Commando on an HQ assault. These guys are going to be way off. Before we actually see those, you might be a couple of episodes ahead. Now, this haven over here is the one that I'm doing the raid on, so I got maximum rebels on infiltration to see if there is a potential for a counterattack. Because Advent has a very high likelihood of sending a troop column into this area or to try and land reinforcements, and I really don't want them to do that. So I'm trying to find these guys as quickly as possible and get the troop infiltration mission ready as quickly as possible. At the same time, I will need to have at least one squad ready, preferably a squad with snipers. I got Daniela over here, and I have one sniper standing by. He's not actually in any squad at the moment, Fan Wang. So I do have the availability of a couple of sharpshooters if I so desire. And in case of a troop column, I definitely do. Now, what I would like to do is start expanding towards South America over here. Especially the spare parts project is useful, but this is also one of the quest missions that we need to fulfill. Operation Rotting Rose. Oh, lovely. Before we're going to get there, though, we're going to have to deploy a radio beacon all the way over here in New Australia. And this is going to be very expensive, at 550 supplies. They must think I am rich or something, which, unfortunately, I am very much not. I might have 394 supplies, but at the same time, I'm going to get battle suits, I'm going to need to upgrade my troops, I'm going to get, or actually I already got the improved suits, the Warden suits. And I got a couple of those created, but definitely not enough yet. So while I have 6 out of 9 contacts and a lot of intel, it is going to take a while for me to actually get anything useful done over here. Let's see, where do we want to go on missions? I think here, New India, because this is going to give me the most intel.
Setting course for Sector 5,
get
India.
This stuff done. Yeah, I could sell a few loot boxes. I definitely have a couple of those, but I just keep selling them and selling them. And that works. But I kind of also want to have well, some of the loot boxes unpacked, especially with the loot bonus that I got from Australia. Recover item from an Advent facility. No. I want to keep my troops ready. What else you have? Rescue a VIP. We got a new scientist and an intel package. Not interested. Already got plenty of scientists. Jesus, they keep making progress on this Avatar project.
The aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
4 days, 12 hours. Hack the workstation. Find a lead extremely light. 4 days is doable, albeit a little on the short side. I could send in Blackwatch, which is Staff Sergeant Hongchan's silent streak. But he's more of an assassin. He has Conceal, so he can get concealment if he gets detected. He has Knife Juggler and Shadow Strike, allowing him to immediately take out one target. Is it worth it, though? That's the big question. Unfortunately, both of my current squads are really not exactly available. If I would create another squad, what could I assign? A technical, a field medic, an infantryman, a sharpshooter, and a technical. It's a really weird composition of forces. No, I'm gonna let this one pass. Okay, we got apparently one squad at 100%. That would be this one. Dirty Dozen. They still have 12 days until they must infiltrate. Or until they must go, so I can afford to wait. Blue screen rounds. Excellent. These are going to be very useful. The music is too loud. Really? Okay, let me try and fix that. Music volume. Okay. Right. Cobalt got Sprinter. Let's see, how are the squads doing currently? Because I want to have sort of at least one squad ready. If Sebster is going to be completing this thing in 1 day, then I need to have the rest of this squad ready, so I can train up people from this squad. That was Gomez. I can also train up Rattler, probably, or Gomez again. And I think that Gomez was not really supposed to have Sprinter, but that I was still supposed to respec that ability. This one. Remind me, you're a good shooter, right? Yeah, mostly an Overwatch shooter. Okay, so I need to respec that into something that makes it useful for Overwatch. Shredder could do. Deadshot could do. Bounding Fire could work. I'm gonna go for Shredder. Especially late game. This is going to be very valuable. Now, what else do I want to train? What can I get if I respec this? Kubikiri is very valuable, but not so much for her. Hold on, you can get another Sprinter? Wow. That's unusual. Deadshot. Lethal Force, but this is only within 8 tiles. This is not too useful. This is guaranteed to hit your target. Deadeye could work for her. Okay, I'm gonna go for Deadshot because I think I already have something that stacks with that. Here. Cool under pressure. They can critically hit. So we're gonna train that on her. Deadshot. And that should keep her busy for the next 6 days. Yeah, now it's almost silent. I know, the game volume keeps going up and down. Okay, battle suits. Warsuit, anodized chassis. This is very valuable for the sparks. Oh, so many projects. What do we work on? I do have a lockbox, but I have no alloys. Okay, so let's take some troopers apart. I think it's time to open another lockbox. Okay, Sepster's ready. This is good. Let's see, do we have anybody else we need to train in the GTS? Nope. Alright. Anybody who we can recruit? Yes. Jimena Franco. Specs, pretty damn good. Accuracy. Defense is not great. Hit points are low. Mobility is low. Willpower is decent. Hacking is non-existent. Dodge is alright. And psi ability is fine. What are we going to make you? Malvinas. See, I don't think she's going to be a good frontliner, because with a -4 defense, she's going to be very easy to hit. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Especially since she cannot tank with 4 hit points. At 69 mobility, though, she could make for an interesting Overwatch officer. Or somebody who is going to be sniping. So somebody who's not actually in the front line. I'm going to go for another sniper. One can never have too many snipers. And especially with a base 69 aim, she could be a really good sniper. Alright, let's do that a couple of times. Cobra's at 100%, or sorry, Cat Power's at 100%. Now we should be able to get the lockbox. Yep, decrypt it. Foxblood, Fortress. Alright, that concludes training for the Psy-Ops for the moment. So I don't need to do anything more. Okay, here we go. Smash and grab. Extremely light, enemy material. Let's go. We got Cat Pyro, we got Sebastian, Flavia, Jack, Fiona, and Princess. Yes, this is the new operative. This is the private first class. Princess Cinderella Disney. She's a seal. Seals can be very powerful later on, so I'm gonna hope that she's going to perform well. She is definitely going to get a promotion. And with that, if I take her on, I think 2 more missions, she's going to get promoted to Sergeant. At which point, they can get some really nice abilities. Let's see, Operation Heaving Engine, what the hell? Now this smash and grab is definitely coming at the right moment. Because I'm a little low on alloys, and I'm a little low on supplies in general. So I'm hoping to get a couple of supplies from the loot crates. And I mean the crates that you can pick up with the soldiers. And by killing off some more enemy operatives, also getting some actual loot boxes. Which I can then sell on the black market. So that eventually I'm going to end up with those 550 supplies that I need to build a radio relay. Okay, where's the objective? Oh, that was a lot of hit points. Looks like a mech. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still think that these look like Starfleet insignia. 5. And the extract. Okay, I got 6 operatives, 5 things that I need to carry out for the maximum loot. Alright, we are not concealed. None of us are. Which is interesting. Nimble. You can scout out ahead. Or actually no, I need to have Nimble not scouting out ahead because she's going to scout out so far ahead that nobody's going to be able to catch up with her. I can hack this tower. Maybe that's going to give me something useful. Cobra, I think, is the first one wearing his new Warden armor suit with 2 points of armor. Still, if I don't absolutely have to, I don't want that guy to get hit. Now, this guy is really packing a lot of weapons. Blazing guns. He has 2 rockets, 1 thermobaric rocket, and a couple of flamethrower charges. So this is my area of effect weapon.
I'm working on it.
I'm coming down.
Let's go on Overwatch for a turn and see what happens. I know that I don't have too many turns. So I don't need to really Overwatch creep my way there. It's going to take too long. Clear. Cobra, can you see that tower from here? I want you to hack it. I want to see what bonus I can get. There we go. Disguised signals or hypnography. I think disguised signals allows them to conceal. Let's see. Yeah, he gains concealment. That's going to be very handy because it allows him to scout. Or at least not get shot at. Oh, speaking of which, that's something else that I can do with my scout, or with Cinderella. I can have her conceal herself with Ghost Protocol.
There must be a way.
Should have done that.
I'm on it.
How far is this? It's probably another good 2 turns running.
Rolling out.
Nimble, I want you to get over here.
All right.
Moving over.
All right, you bastards. Let's see what
That's what I should have done. I should have given her Ghost Protocol to Nimble so Nimble could start scouting. For some reason though, Nimble is not actually packing an ablative armor. I don't like this at all.
I'm working on it. These insane men
Contact.
will kill us. We need to fight back or we'll never get home.
There's an Advent captain nearby.
Indeed. And I have a Skulljack with me.
Skulljack.
Cobra has one. I just need to find a position to get close enough and start whacking these guys. Is it somewhere all the way back here? Skulljack. So it's time to move him up into a position where maybe next turn he's going to be able to get close enough. And I think the officer is the one who ran off. Unfortunately. Spec does not have low profile. Which sucks. But I might be able to take out that guy. 54. Not stellar. Can't tell. Nope. Alright, blazing guns. I could send the rocket their way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's speed things along. I don't have too much time to complete the mission anyway. Oop, that wiped one of them out. Nimble. I need you with the hail of bullets to try and take this trooper out. Nice one. Okay, that does allow Cobra to move up even further.
Moving out.
Cinderella. On the one hand, I want to be pushing fast and far. On the other hand, I'm a little concerned about what I'm going to find if I do. Nothing so far. Here then.
I need to find a new path.
That hair though. Hello, officer. If you could come a little closer, I might be able to skulljack you without tripping off the rest of the squad. But I think he's still too far away. Cobra all the way over there. Can you do that? No, you cannot do that. Okay. And in the meanwhile, this guy has no limitations on actually returning fire to me. Now you have a lot of mobility. So I want to kind of hurt the guy, but not too bad. And I also don't want to take any hits. And I also don't want to trip up any further patrols. Which is probably what's going to happen right about now. There we are. Jesus. Okay then. I think we're going to have to hack something. That is, the mod that adds the real weapons. I don't think that that's available for vanilla XCOM. So probably not. Cobra, get over here. I'm going to have to break his concealment. Because we kind of use this mech. What are my chances for this one? This has the most armor and the most hit points. I want to see what sort of hack chance I got to take it over. 69% only. I need an ally. I don't need this thing to be shut down. I need something for Advent to start shooting. So let's try the other one.
We could use one of those.
Hello there. That's better. Does it give his position away? But he has the armor to take it. I'm not worried. Besides, maybe I'm going to send a rocket this way. At least the snake is now getting flanked by their own mech, so the snake's going to have to move. This guy, I think that's a rocketeer. Oh, hold on, that did not cost you concealment. Oh. Interesting. How far can you lob those things? Not far enough. Okay, where can I go that is high cover and that does not piss off the rest of the group? Not a whole lot of spots. Nimble might be able to go over here, but I risk opening up a whole other flank if there is another squad here. So that's a little risky. I could throw a flashbang this way, but I more or less want to save that for the skull mining off on the the Skulljack on the officer. This guy has 75 willpower. Flashbanging that is gonna shut that down, or at least reduce it. So with the firepower that I have, let's try and take down this mech up here.
The shields are quite effective at blocking my shots.
They are indeed, and we don't actually have what I need, which is either the blue screen rounds or shredder rounds. You do get another point when on Overwatch, correct? Ooh, I'm not even sure. Then I'm going to move you here. And hope that that officer does not get the wrong idea and start flanking my troops.
Hard target. Minimal damage.
Couple more points of damage. Spec, can you help me out? That might not be enough. No, it's not enough. And the last shooter that I have... Oh, actually, I also got nimble. This guy does not actually have anything that can really do a lot of damage. Just 1 point. I mean, an SMG. What do you expect? Go over here. Does that give you enough range? It does. But only barely. 1%. Don't bother. Nimble. Target the guy up there. Did that even do anything? Yeah, a whole 1 point of damage. Well, at least he shouldn't be as effective as he normally would be. What the hell? What? Oh, you're charging up. I thought she was just looking around. Oh, shit. Shit. Ow. We're wide out in the open.
Deadly traps seem to have been these people's speciality.
This is going to be a problem. Should have taken down the Rocketeer. Uh-oh. More rockets. Jesus, this is not going well. Who are you going to execute? Are you going to mark one first? You're going to mark the guy who's crouching? Really? Oh, no. Ooh, Flavia's taking hits here. How bad? 7 hit points. Do we have a medic on this squad? Because we're going to need one. Oh shit, she's burning as well. Do you have a med kit? Yeah, exactly 1. Well, I'm sorry, Cinderella, but if I'm gonna have to pick, I'm gonna pick the other one. Take down this mech. Alright, 1 less. That does give me adrenaline rush, or adrenaline surge. Free reload. I could push that snake out of position with flush, but would that help me? Let's see, this guy has to go. Hello there. A combat protocol should take him out. Oh, this low cover. You got 1 med kit, and you got 3 more. Unfortunately, I think using a med kit does cost an action. I hope it's not a turn-ending action, though.
You're gonna be fine.
Put that fire out. That's 1. Combat protocol on this guy. I think the officer is going to be preoccupied with this guy who's more or less flanking him. Yeah, who is flanking him. So that should take out the mech. Next, I need Orphan to make her way over here, so that Nimble can heal up Orphan. Now that snake is going to be very tricky to get shots at. If at all. Let's push it out of position, see what happens. Because anything at the moment seems to be better than what I have right now. Where are you going? Geez, all the way over there? Is that even an improvement on our situation? Well, somewhat, I guess. If one of these is a faceless and I run her over here, I'm gonna have a hell of a problem. And while I'm engaging these guys, I'm still only killing 7. There still are probably 2 more enemies who I have not yet discovered. And on top of that, on top of all of that, I still need to kill a snake. And I need to get all these supply boxes out of here. Fuck it, I'm gonna have to risk it.
You sound like my father.
Where did the civilians even go? There were 2 civilians here a second ago, and now they're just gone?
On your order.
Cinderella to high
Box to the
cover.
right up ahead.
Blazing guns. We're gonna go for the loot. Yeah, and jack off the officer. As bad as that sounds.
Asset secure.
Is there any place where I can withdraw to? Other than my old place? Not really. Still marked. Snake. Please tell me that you're going to try and poison that mech. That would be funny. What? Okay. Normally they don't actually listen to me. Officer, where are you going? Did a bit of damage. That's good. Now I can use the mech to go on suicide. You're still hacked, but that's not going to last forever. Oh shit. Unexpected. I'm very happy that they didn't kill him. Hello there. Shall we all get hit by the micro missiles? This is what I meant by the suicide run from the mech. Okay. So how much does the snake have left? The chrysalid wasn't hit? Wow. That was unexpected. I thought that that would hit the chrysalid. Let's see, that snake is over here. Can I take out the chrysalid this turn? I wonder. Because I kind of need to. I am in such a shitty position here.
Moving to position.
Jack. Yeah, that's a really wide berth. Let's go for hunker down here. I know you're marked. And I know it sucks, but this is the best that I have for you. I'm gonna have to start hurting that officer before he starts running off.
Ich glaube, ein Stück habe ich.
That's not great. Nimble, can you see that snake from here? Oh, there's a civilian. Yes, there's the snake. Hello, snake. I think I'm gonna have to already reserve 1 action point just to heal up one of my troops. Because I am rather expecting that somebody's going to get hit by the chrysalid. I was really hoping that combat protocol could do something useful. Command. If I can get Nimble another shot, she can take out the snake. Leaves me with 2 actives. Nimble. Don't miss this. Yes. Good work. Alright, Cinderella, up here. Orphan, prepare for Overwatch.
Scanning.
Cinderella
We might be
similar,
able to bridge the gap
because
somehow.
that thing is coming our way. Jack's no longer marked. Trojan Dryer's triggered on an already dead mech. Please walk through here, that'd be funny. First Overwatch shot. Miss. No, actually hits. For 11 damage. Holy shit.
Target neutralized.
What? How do you do 11 damage? That was really impressive. Did you do that? She must have rolled a critical or something. Ah, increases damage That would do it. Okay, now we're gonna charge that officer down. Yeah, fuck it, Cobra. You're just gonna have to make a run for it, buddy. Now it's time to start sending this guy flashbangs. Good day there. Okay, Cobra. Sorry, Orphan, over here. Get the loot. Preferably another lockbox or 2. Nice. 2 strong boxes and a lockbox. That's 125 over there. Alright, over here. Nimble. Get this loot crate. And I know I'm using these terms interchangeably, but this is what I want. The resource cache.
There it is.
Alright, Cinderella. Go get that one.
There must be some way.
Blazing guns. Does this gentleman have a grenade by any chance? He does, but he is disoriented. Many abilities are restricted. That doesn't really say a whole lot. Still, I need to be charging towards this factory to get those resource crates. I hope that he can reach this far. I think he can. What? Oh. That's one dead civilian. Don't worry, we have more. He goes on Overwatch. We have someone who can break that? I mean, this will do. Reload first. Express later. I need that Overwatch gone. Now we're finally gonna go for the Skulljack on a disoriented officer. His willpower is not reduced, as I had hoped. Hello there. Okay, we are now looking at rewards. Let's go for the 68. Yep, got it. Indeed. And the fun's about to begin. 99 damage. Hello, Codex. The fun is about to begin. These are nasty little shits. And Cobra's right out in the open. The problem with those things is that the moment that you hit them, they split. Which you can kind of use to your advantage. What? What friendly fire? What do you want about? Send it. Oh, there's a loot crate down there. Fuck it. Please hit. Yeah, there you go. Also reduced cover. These things will split. They can clone. But they, while cloning, do take a hit point hit. And they split their hit points between the two of them. 94. Cinderella, get that crate. Orphan, I need you to take a pretty long-range shot. But we have to take this thing down before it starts doing all sorts of... There you go. Spooky shit. Because they can also teleport to make things worse. And we're going to charge this thing right down. Gotcha. Okay, so that is my first codex. We can now expect to see more of those.
Excellent work, Commander. It appears some physical remnant of the codex was left behind when it dissipated. Hopefully,
I think that was the last enemy on the map. Seeing how fast the turn switched to my team again. So now I'm gonna have to charge these crates and be quick about it. Nimble, you already have one. Just race to the extraction point. Cinderella too. I'm not gonna even
must be some way.
stop for additional corpses to extract. Just run. Because last time around I did a smash and grab, it was close, and I don't want it to be that close again. Okay, that's another resource crate. That's 3.
Asset in tow. On your order. Rolling out.
This is 4.
Asset in tow. I'm on it.
And that's going to be 5.
Got it.
Nimble, Cinderella, hold your position close to the extraction point.
Don't you get cold in here?
What are you talking about? Yeah, run this way. I want you to get the crate. Spec. I need to check on how many kills Sebastian has, because he's been a really steady sergeant, I think. Staff sergeant at this point. Not very remarkable, but I always like having him on the squad, because he's just reliable. You know that he's going to do damage. Ladies, hold your position, cover the extraction. 1 turn.
Got it. Moving.
That is not going to be enough.
On the way. Affirmative.
So we're going to start seeing reinforcements. Although...
I fear we might be too late.
No, I think it's 1 turn. So I get this to 0, and then they start to bring in reinforcements. Here we go, now I get to leave. So I won't actually see them.
Got it. Moving. Sean on the rigs. Heading out.
Moving to position.
Okay. So everybody survived.
Heading home.
Albeit with some scratches. Especially Cinderella and... who was the other girl? Flavia, I think. Flavia took a pretty bad hit. I should have used incoming on second thought to make sure that those rocket attacks were not going to do as much damage as they were. And sure, they would have knocked away the cover, but at least not the hit points. Alright, drop it down. No one promotion, yeah. 3 days, 19 days. Shit. She really took a bad hit. She's another staple of the squad. 20 kills, 11 missions. And I was checking on... yeah, look at that. 15 missions, 27 kills. Good operative. Okay, I'm going to use you with stick and move. Seals are very useful if they're mobile. 100 supplies. Nice. A core, crystals, alloys, 3 strong boxes, lock boxes, elite trigger, and intel. And a codex brain. This was a good haul.
New objective added.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Okay guys, that was it for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed episode 53. And I shall see you soon for episode 54.